Hey guys, this is Juan here, and I'm giving my first impressions on the Medal of Honor Warfighter beta. And the reason I did this like a day after it came out is because I wanted to get a good feel for it. So I've been playing the game for about a day now. I've used every single class so far, and I've gotten at least one gun for all of them. I think right now my favorites would definitely be the demolition one, which is the one with the mask, has ballistic armor. The Spec Ops class, which is what I'm using right now. I'm using the MP7 right now, but I'm going to be switching to the Daniel Defense submachine gun, and I do pretty well with that. I've also liked, I forget which one it is, but it's the Australian, I think it's a marksman class, because you've got an AUG in that. They call it the R88. It's pretty good. So a few things that I really don't like about the game that I've talked to I've talked to with my friends about while we're playing is it's got a lot of complex things in this, and there's a lot of stuff on the screen. As you can see in the bottom left, there's my radar. Then there's your health on the right, your ammo, and your grenades, which is pretty standard. And then in the top left, very top left, is your support action points, which is basically how many points you need to your next kill streak. Below that is your basically like what your next class is, like how close you are to unlocking something in that class. On the right is the kill feed, and then above that is your your fire team buddy, which I'll talk about in a second. And then in the center it's got like whatever's for the objective. And then at the bottom right, it's got the multiplayer beta, because obviously this is the beta and they're gonna put that there. But the thing about this game is it's very, very complex in getting set up in the beginning, like your custom classes. Like, there is a lot of customization in this game for your guns. I mean, Battlefield 3 had 3 attachments for every gun, and with like 14 different scopes, and this takes beyond that. There's at least 8 different things you can change about the gun. I haven't even gotten close. I don't know if it's harder to unlock in general, or it's just they're making it the beta and you can't unlock everything. But it can get really complex, and it's not very easy to maneuver. I'm not sure if the like when you unlock a new country, you get a new gun for that kit. I got really lucky here, 1 health. But so far it doesn't seem like that. Like, once you unlock that class, that's just your appearance, and you can use the guns on whatever country you are. But it does depend on which country you start out as, because it lets you pick, and there it can change, and you start out with different things. I picked the US. I don't know why, just because I'm from the US in general. Also, each class has a special ability. For example, the Spec Ops here has signal scan, so when you hit up on the D-pad for any of the classes, you get something. On the Spec Ops, this signal scan thing, you can basically sort of see through walls. It's not, I don't know if I use it right here, it's not, yeah, so that's what it is. It goes up for like half a second, and you see like these purple people, or purple objects. But it's not that good. It's kind of nice to have. Also, each class has its individual kill streaks. I'm pretty sure the support ones, which are the right kill streaks, those are the same on every class. And then the assault streaks, which are left on the D-pad, you get to pick. Those are for the those are individual for each class. So, for example, Spec Ops gets the radar jammer, which you place down, the Dragonfire Strike, the A-10 Warthog, and then I don't know what the 4th one is actually.
We have the objective identified.
The most overpowered kill streak so far is probably the LMG. There's something called the Blackhawk transport, and it's very easy to get. The LMGs are not that good. If you learn how to use them, they're pretty good. But in close quarters, you're kind of screwed. But basically, you get it's like 2 to 3 kills, and you basically have a Blackhawk, and it's a helicopter that spawns on, goes to the objective, and anyone can spawn on it, and you get to fly in it, and you get to use, you don't fly it, but you use a minigun that's really powerful, and I think that's probably they're probably going to patch that. But right now a lot of people are complaining about the Spec Ops class, because they're saying the guns are really good and you run really fast, which I have to disagree. I think every class, if you use it correctly, can be extremely good. For example, a demolitions class, once you unlock the MK16, it's just completely, it just destroys everything. So basically, you put your mask down, you got double health, and then you've got this extremely powerful, I'm pretty sure they call it submachine gun, but it's extremely powerful, and it can, from long range, it can do pretty well as long as you just tap the trigger. And then the kill streaks for that, the first one is this M32 launcher, which has like, it's kind of like a grenade launcher with 6 different things, and that does a lot of damage. And then you unlock the small after that, and there's a few other kill streaks after that. There's 4 kill streaks for each slot, but that thing's extremely powerful. Another thing that I don't like about the game right now is, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the fallback option. So the way you spawn in is you either spawn in on your teammate, but if he's in danger, it keeps like resetting the timer for you to spawn in on him because he's in danger. But so if you don't do that, you can spawn in on the fallback. But the problem with the fallback is it stays the same, and there can be a lot of spawn trapping. I go AFK here, just it's not that, it's only for a little bit. So you can get spawn trapped, and it's extremely annoying. Next thing I want to talk about is the game mode and the map. Actually, I want to talk about the map first. The map, I saw footage of Medal of Honor, and it was on a completely different map. It was sunny out. That looked like a cool map. This map, after playing it, like at first, like if you guys are just getting into the beta, like you just started, you think it sucks, give it a chance. I hated the beta, but I really wanted to like this game. So I kept playing, and eventually, and after like the first 2 levels, it gets really fun, and you start unlocking stuff, and you can do really well. Now, the game mode is called Hotspot, and I can see why they picked this for the beta, is because it's different because they're only using one map, so they need the gameplay has to like change up. And what this says is there's 5 objectives. There's attackers and defenders. The objectives, like at random, you have to it picks one at random, and you have to go and either attack that one or defend it. So the attackers plant the bomb, the defenders defuse the bomb. If the attackers destroy 3 of the 5 objectives, then they win. But if they don't succeed in that, then the defenders win. And I think there's like a 3-minute timer, so if the attackers don't blow it up within that 3-minute timer, then the defenders, that counts as a loss for that objective. And what's nice about this is basically every single time you're going to a different thing. So for example, first you go to the 3rd one, and then the 5th one, then the 4th one, then the 2nd one, and then the 1st one. And then every single time you play, it's a completely different order. So the gameplay switches up a lot. But I really liked the sniper class when I first started, because it was it was my most played. But then this map doesn't really cater to that. There's only one part of the map that actually caters to you being able to use a sniper. But other than that, it's pretty shitty. In this map, it's more of a gun-on-gun rushing, well, obviously gun-on-gun, but more rushing type. So the Spec Ops class like seems OP, but I think that might just be because of this map and the way it plays. Also, what I really like is the graphics and the animations. I mean, this is on Xbox, because the beta is only available on Xbox Live, and it looks really good. And I'm going to be playing this on PC when I'm tomorrow, Monday, and the game looks really good. By far, it looks extremely good. The guns look really good. But despite all the crap that's on your screen, the game looks really good. Also, the animations, like when you're planting the bomb, unlike Call of Duty, for example, in Search and Destroy, when you're planting the bomb, all you're doing is you're tapping 5-3, 5-3 over and over again. Here, you tap A, A, B, B, C, or something like that, and you go down and you pull something, and that plants the bomb. When you're defusing the bomb, you have to continue, it's like cutting the wires until it defuses, and it looks really cool. Like, it's the little things that make a game good. Like customization. Also, the paint jobs, I haven't really played around with them. I have a few on, I've got like 13 or 15 unlocked. I haven't really played around with them because, as I said, it's kind of aggravating, like the customization and how annoying it is. I don't know if it'll be different when the game comes out, or maybe on PC it'll be better. But so far, it's not. I don't really like playing around with the customization because it's just annoying. It's a hassle to do, and I'd much rather just use the guns that are already there. And also the kill streaks, like, I don't really like how you have to call every single one in with those binoculars. Maybe it's just the map, but it's really hard to determine where people are. Like, I have no idea where the enemy is, so I just called it in over there because I saw one guy, and I ended up getting 0 kills with it, because I ended up killing the one guy over there with me. So, in general, the beta is really good. I hope they fix, like, well, actually, I got 1 kill. I hope they fix the spawning with the spawn trapping. I hope they make customization better, and I hope they make the sniper, like, at least more powerful, because right now, if it's not a headshot, or the guy hasn't taken damage, you're not going to get a 1 hit. It only does 90 points damage anywhere but the head. So, more powerful snipers, or better, like, ranges of sniping, better customization. Oh, fuck, I forget the last thing. Just go back in the video if you forgot. But pluses are graphics, animations, how equal all the classes are, and the game mode is actually kind of fun. You might not know what to do at the beginning, but in the end, it's actually really fun. So that's been my little first impressions of the beta. I might do one when it's over, and then you'll guys be seeing a lot more gameplay from it. I have a few other games. It's kind of a hassle to edit because I'm editing out all the in-between deaths. Like, not like when I die, like in between, like when I'm at the main menu, because I have the menu up. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you maybe tomorrow.